We are here in Pitlochry because I am challenging this man, Ali Clarkson, to a no-dab challenge on the slippiest track here. If you're wondering who Ali Clarkson is, where have you been? Ali is one of Scotland's best street trials riders. He's one of the famous drop and roll tour athletes who travel the world performing for thousands of fans. For the past 2 years, Ali has been making excellent YouTube videos while dabbling in a bit of mountain biking. He's super talented, lives in Scotland, and is the perfect dude to take part in this no dab challenge. So what is dabbing? It's the act of placing your foot on the ground to regain your balance after a mistake. While dabbing is not necessarily bad, it is a great challenge to attempt to complete difficult trails without doing it. So we're going to see who has the least amount of dabs. Now Ali, he's good at trials. His balance should be perfect. We're going to head down to the track and we're going to check it out first, because that wouldn't be fair just to send him down blind. We're going to scope out the tricky bits, figure things out, and then the challenge will begin. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
After some heavy snowfall, the upper trail was almost unrideable, so we headed lower down the mountain where the trees were thicker and the snow was thinner. Right, this is a bit to look at. So we're at the first tricky bit of track. It's a steep, rooty section into a 90-degree left-hander, which is immediately into a 2-foot drop, which is immediately into a snowy off-camber exit. This bit is flipping hard. Do you want to just have a go at it, just without...
With no tips?
With nothing.
Fresh, alright.
Fresh. Oh, like a boss! What do you think of that bit?
That's pretty fun, I like tech stuff like that.
Pretty cheeky little turn you did.
Just a bit of a trials mentality kicking. It's like, I have to do a little bit. It's in the blood.
So I'm going to have a go at it. Maybe it'll be similar, maybe it'll be different. Maybe I'll fall over.
I reckon faster. So everyone, I'm actually pretty happy with that. Let's see if he's going to embarrass himself.
Embarrass myself? Remember, my brakes don't work. Ali actually got that pretty flipping good, but we're gonna make a little tweak just to get it extra smooth. When he went off the drop, he did the classic thing which everyone does, and it's you kind of throw your weight back to kind of lighten the bike as you go off it. But a drop of this size, what you want to do is actually get your weight a little bit further forward, lower coming in, and then push the bike diagonally down to the ground rather than leaning back. Now he's going to give this a go. Oh, it's glorious! Look how much lower his head is in attempt number 2. This allows Ali to smoothly push the bike to the ground with no bouncing. Oh, it's glorious! That was like butter. So nice.
Thank you very much. That felt better.
After nailing that section, myself and Ali head lower down to the next bit.
Right, so on this bit, left hand or corner, I see an obvious low line. Is that a line that's obvious because it's good, or in my mind, I quite like the outside one here?
So the high line here is good, but it's off camber, it's really steep, and it's actually very hard to go from being on the off camber and then committing to doing the tight turn while the bike's slipping under braking. Yo! Now that looked sick! But we gotta get rid of that dab. This corner, the amount of grip there is, you just can't go that fast.
So rein it in.
Rein it in, like on it, like rein it right in.
See, I messed that up right at the start. Took loads of speed, went into it, my back wheel kind of just drifted down a little bit, and then it ended up being a bit of a Swedish tickle. Or
Swedish tickle?
A Scandinavian flick. Right, so Ben is going to give me an example, show us how it's done. No pressure.
Whoa!
Okay.
Just like that, you know, it's really easy. So I'm slipping just before that root. That tells me that I need to be not
turning and braking hard there, so I need to try and line things up so I'm straighter when I hit that bit.
That was smooth.
I'm so happy I got around that.
That was sick. I'm going to try that.
Whoa! Yo! Oh, I thought that was it.
Still too fast. Too fast.
Tiny bit. You know what to do now, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yes! Unbelievable. What was meant with Ali's run through there is as he was swinging out wide, you could see that he had his weight further forward, made that front wheel dig in so he could control his speed. Controlled it, and then when he got to that slippy bit, things were a bit more relaxed. And he held it. Oh, beautiful. Not all about just going fast. So the whole way down, you got to just tell yourself speed control, because there's so many tight turns that just come out of nowhere, like this one. So this bit here, you got off camber roots, real slippy, and then it dives into like this steep chute. I mean, once you get down to that berm, you're safe, but it's just getting there in some kind of control.
These trees, they seem to be talking to me. They're like, come to me, Ali, come to me.
So we've established that this bit just here is the hardest bit. One thing that'll make it even worse is having to turn there. So we can do some line choice to make it so we don't have to turn on these as much.
Come down here, do a little endo tweak, try and get it pointing the right way. I'm thinking the pine needles is where the grip is, but whether or not that equals faster. So it's not the direct line.
We're not too bothered with speed. We're just looking for safety.
Okay.
Control. Look at it! Yo! Oh, that was so sick.
One time.
Yeah, boy. You see his drift there. Look at the flipping roost marks. So that was amazing. Where he put his wheels meant he wasn't going to slip as much, so he was going to be in charge. That was mint.
Pleased with that.
Yeah. I'm just really happy for you. And I'm going to try and get up over the slippy roots to give a better line down that. In theory, that should make it faster, but it does make it a lot harder.
Wild. That was faster.
I kicked the tree. And I rattled my flipping left testicle off or something.
Oh no.
Woo!
I think even with the dab though, you were quicker, but
Tricky. I think I'm going to go for your line for the challenge.
sweet.
That's the kind of sessioning and coaching part over. Now we're heading back up the hill, and now we're going to do the actual, can he do it without dabbing? I'm thinking it's 50-50. I don't think I'm even going to get down this without dabbing.
I think for me it's not a case of can you get down without dabbing, it's how few dabs.
Okay, scratch that. Who can get down with the least amount of dabs? Wow. So this is it. This is what the whole morning's been building up to. So I borrowed Ali's Hero 6 and his chesty. So I'm going to use this to follow him. You guys are going to be able to see if he dabs, and you might be able to tell if I dab. I might lie though.
Are you going to have our names at the bottom with a...
With a dab counter?
Yeah.
Yeah? Should we throw that up now? So here's Ali, dab counter, and here's me. Let's see who's got the lowest number when we get to the bottom. So, right, we should set a couple ground rules actually. So if you take your foot off, that is one dab. You're allowed to have a paddle, yeah, because it's going to be hard to count, I think. Yeah. If you have a full dismount, both feet off or a crash, I'd say that's 2 points. Oh, so this is it. Whoa. Ali Clarkson versus Ben Cathro, least amount of dabs. Trials versus downhill. We'll probably both screw it up.
On the gate. Beep, beep,
beep, beep, beep. Oh, cheeky. I had a close call there. I thought I was dabbing, but I just got away with it. Woo. Oh, he's got a bit of pace on him. Oh, wrong way. He's figured it out though. Oh, I was so close to dabbing. Can't believe it. I'm just wanting to put a foot down, but because Ali's not, I'm just like, keep that foot on. Oh. Remember, slow bit, slow bit, slow bit. Oh man, his balance is so good. Mega impressed. So we're both still battling away, 0 points each, but we got a lot of tricky stuff to come. Oh, oh no! 1 point to Mr. Clarkson. Right, just got to reset, recompose. One dab's fine, I'm definitely going to get a few. But that has given me a wee confidence boost. You can't see my face, but I'm smiling. So here we go. Coming into a really steep bit, into a tight corner. Got to control that speed. Woo! And then we've got the off-camber high line into the 90-degree left. So got to trickle into that high line. Oh! 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 Right, I've not put a foot down yet, I'm balancing.
I think you're allowed to.
Oh my God. Oh.
Ah, so close.
That was insane. Dude, two-wheel drifting like a boss. Right, so you paddle along here and it doesn't count yet. So Mr. Clarkson is on 3 points. Still, it's all to play for. Oh. Woo! So this is the line choice bit. Oh my God, how did he hold on to that? Oh, cheeky, very cheeky. Control the speed, control the speed. Whoa, and he hits his pedal again. But he stays on. Oh my God, this is so insane. This track is flipping hard to ride even when it's dry. How are we doing? Oh, so that is most of the tricky bits out of the way, but there are a few off-camber turns and tricky bits coming up. This is it. So we are on 3 points to nothing at the moment. Oh, it's drifty. Oh God, two-wheel slide. Okay, keep it going, keep it going. Oh, this track is so much fun. I flipping love it. Go! Ah!
Good work. Are you clean? Oh,
can't believe it. Oh! In the battle of trials versus downhill, downhill prevailed. Well, it was a bit unfair. Ali had hardly ever ridden the track. He was on dry tyres and he's not down biking on dirt very much. So Ali, he does some amazing videos. Go over to his channel, there's a link down in the description. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next vid. Cheers, Al.
no problem. Thanks for having me.
Boom.